Hey everybody, Orpheolus here with another speedrun, this time for Terraria New Game Plus, all bosses. So the main gimmick about this speedrun is that we're going to be taking down every single boss in the game. There is a little bit of an exception though, and that is between the Eater of Worlds and Brandy Cthulhu, just because there's only one corruption per world and all that fun stuff. So yeah, so as you can see from the title, I've been having a lot of problems getting this to work just because of the lunatic cultists. They have been not wanting to spawn for me, so that's been fun to say the least. So with this all done, getting the world all generated, this is the usual pre-setup thing that's always done since this is random seed. So can a seed actually work? Well, spoiler alert, it does. So first things first, immediately to the underworld and throwing the guy into the lava, except it's just like 1 pixel too short, so I guess that guy gets to live. Alright, so we're all done there. I'm setting up a spawn there, just summon just so that we can get that done. So now I'm just going through summoning 5 bosses at once. You know, normal Terraria thing. Since, well, these are the bosses that can be summoned in any biome, I'm just taking them out here. I want to rush Moonlord as fast as I can, but since I spawn right here next to the Crimson, it's like, why not? I had to remember which one was which. So yeah, so between the two, I think that the worm is probably a little more consistent on the surface. Well, worm's probably more consistent underground. Brain's more consistent on the surface. I'm just warping around, gathering some info, and now we are down here in the jungle. So, jungle means searching. And the first one being the Queen Bee. I'm just kind of minding my own business, just searching around. But afraid of Queen Bee despawning. Wanted to make sure I just defeat it because I had a run that was actually way faster, but I forgot to fight Queen Bee, so yeah. So as we continue to search around the jungle, this Plantera spawn was weird to say the least. I don't think I've ever had a Plantera spawn work like this before, so I'm just going around, seeing where everything is. And as I head up, I'm going to be heading up to the surface, just because, well, there's like, I'm just going to head up, see where everything is and everything, since there's a pretty wide open chasm at the top here. So yeah, so if you want an easy PB, basically the entire run falls around Plantera spawns. Spawns in a weird spot, like up here at the surface, and as we get fighting, Plantera is already in its enraged phase because, yeah, I don't think I've seen Plantera spawn that high before. So there's Golem there, and then immediately summoning the Moonlord while also warping immediately to the ocean. Because here I'll be needing to take down a Skeletron first and foremost, so that way I can get the cultist to spawn. So now I'm just fighting Moonlord, taking these guys out, and now comes the cleanup spot now that Moonlord's done. 214 Moonlord, not terrible. I mean, I think that was roughly what my first run was. So, yep, now we're going down here into the snow biome that's also hallowed. So I'm just summoning the bosses. Sure, Empress is in her daytime form, but low invincibility, I guess. Yeah, I didn't get a fast kill. I think all of my fun buffs started to wear off here, so I couldn't get the one cycle, but Alright, free Terra Prism that I'm going to ignore. So I'm just trying to remember, since I think at this point all we have left is Duke and the cultist. However, though, I need the cultist to spawn. As you can see, it's not spawning, so I just need to wait for another full daytime cycle. So at this time, I'm going to fish up my last boss here. Well, I guess penultimate boss. And defeat little Duke here. Yeah, in other routes I used to fight all the other bosses there, but just because I need the cultists to actually spawn and do their job, so I'm just kind of derping around here until 4:30. Come down here, slay some innocent cultists, you know, normal Terraria stuff. And here is the last boss of the run, the lunatic cultist, which, well, goes down very quickly, and there we go. As for other things the celestial creatures are invading, those are considered mini-bosses, so we ignore them. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all for the next random speedrun, whenever the heck that may be.